I know.
Dad talking about he could do Vlogmas. I doubt it.
I do that every day.
That's the point. That's why it's called Vlogmas. You do it 31 days for December.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I be up every day talking all kind of crazy shit.
He think,
what I dreamed about.
and look, he think he could do it. I would challenge him, but then that means he gotta use my camera. I paid for this camera. I'm using it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're saying you're not doing.
But the thing, like, what point I'm trying to make ain't the Vlogmas itself. It's that every day.
First off, it's called Vlogmas, not Vlogmas.
That's what I would do. I would get up and fucking this every day, in the morning, early. You know, that'd be part of my little routine. By the time the afternoon rolls around, I'd be over there playing Call of Duty. And kill 5,000-6,000 people.
But what happens in the afternoon? For me.
You watch Steve Wilkos, which is a waste of time. Well, it ain't a waste of time.
Exactly, because you watched it before too. See, you don't try and clown me because of what I do.
It'd be good, I gotta admit. I like it.
So.
But I've been and done all this other stuff, believe me, before, you know, yes.
He lying.
That'd be the first thing I'd do.
He lying.
Just like I get up and go to work every day. This would be my job, vlog.
He lying.
Yeah, you think. You don't know everything, Jerry.
And you don't know everything. You know how you have to categorize how to vlog?
By the time it's time to get up and go, my ass is up and going.
Just because you wake up at 4:30 every day don't mean nothing.
But the reason why I do it because I need to get my ass up and get to go. I got shit to do.
Because you had to go to work.
Correct. That's something.
This ain't no job.
I would take that and use it just like a job. I have so much stuff out there. They like, hey, you don't block this. He talk about everything every day.
VA Splash.
I have
He's still going
every day. Why I just do that. It'll be early too.
Anyway, I just showed y'all some fruit medley. This VA Splash juice. This VA Splash. It's like it's pretty much the same thing, but it's like just you taste fruit. You don't really taste nothing else. While like. With this VA juice, it's pretty delicious actually. I'm gonna pour some. Get all your fruits and vegetables in the drink. Then you gotta pour a whole glass of it. Just pour like just the amount. Pour that amount. And that's all you gotta pour to get all your fruits and veggies out of the juice. And all you taste is fruit. You don't taste no type of vegetable. Like if you're not a vegetable person or you don't like the regular V8 juice that tastes like tomatoes, in this all you taste is like fruit. Like whatever fruit flavor it says on there, that's what you pretty much taste, or whatever they have on the cover is what you taste. It's actually pretty good. To me, it tastes like a fruit punch we used to drink all the time when I was younger. Like, if you ever been to church and your church like serves food or whatever, in my old church, we always had that type of fruit punch, but they'll put like 7-Up or something in it to give it like a little extra something on it. But it was fruit punch that tastes just like that. But it's not that, because VA Splash wasn't made. But like when I say I went to this church a long time ago, like I was like, it's like over a decade ago, because I was like 10. I was like 10 when I went to that church. When I was about 12 or 13. No, I'll take it back. I was like 8. When I was about 12 or 13, that's when I started going to the church I go to now. And because I remember, because they have classes for kids from from babies, like from 2-year-olds all the way to 13. And then when you turn 13 or 14, you can actually go in the sanctuary. Even though you don't have to go to the children's church if you don't want to, but I remember I went a couple times, but anyway, it tastes just like that fruit punch. And I know what the fruit punch is because we've had it before, but we don't have it now. We just had that V8 splash juice. Because sometimes you don't feel like cooking all the fruits and vegetables and everything, so I cannot talk today. You resort to V8 juice. And I was gonna make a sandwich, but it turns out we don't have any fresh bread up here. All the bread is gone, so that means I have to go down in the basement to get some bread. Cause like all we have left is like the end slices of the bread. I don't know what you call it. I call it the end slice or the butt left of the bread, and I do not like it. I don't, cause it tastes like all crust to me. And the crust, I mean, like, it's alright, but I don't really like crust. Now he wants to come down with me. You wanna come downstairs? Huh? He being all camera shy, he looking at me like he don't know what I'm saying. He know exactly what words mean. He know what upstairs, downstairs, he know outside, he knows the common basic dog command, sit and all that stuff. But sit down. He confuses sit down with lay down. Jojo, sit. Lay down. Stand up. Stand up. Up. I guess he confused up with going downstairs. But yeah, so I was saying I think I'm gonna make a sandwich for something to eat because I haven't eaten in a while. And my dad says, well, you gotta go downstairs and get the bread. Now, here's the thing. Normally I am the reason that we go low in bread, but this week it was not my fault. So usually the way we do it is whoever, I'm finna get like super dark, but you can still hear me. Whoever makes the bread disappear has to go get the bread from the basement in our deep freezer. In this itty bitty deep freezer. Now, I know I'm dark because I'm trying to get some bread and I can't see. So that means I have to go back. Wait. Here's some bread. Anyway, whoever makes the bread disappear has to go get the bread. Who has to go get the bread for, you know, just because you made it go low, so you go get the next loaf of bread so we can thaw out. So now I have to go back upstairs with this frozen piece of bread. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind that it's frozen because actually when it thaws out it's actually very soft and very good. But the fact that I didn't make the bread disappear, I shouldn't have had to go get the bread. The bread should be already unthawed and I got to cook the bread so it could be kind of halfway soft because somebody who made the bread disappear don't want to go get the bread. AKA my daddy. So now I gotta sit this bread out because I don't even feel like doing nothing to it. Sit it out under this light. Hopefully, it can thaw out before it gets too late. Guys, I tried to make this vlog earlier. I really did. But my mental, physical strength was just like not up to par at the time. But as you heard, my dad claims he can do all this stuff. Only reason he can do it is because he wakes up like an old man. He goes to bed at 8:30 or 7:15 and he wakes up at 4 in the morning. Anybody who wakes up at 4 in the morning can do a lot of stuff before the sun even gets up. I don't wake up at 4. I don't. I refuse. The only time you guys have seen me wake up before the sun was when I was going to Dallas for Thanksgiving. I would never, unless I'm traveling or going someplace I really want to go, I would not wake up before the sun. Because to me, if I wake up before the sun, to me, it's still nighttime. I don't care how time works. It might be past 12 midnight, but to me, it is still nighttime. It's not morning until I wake up when the sun is up. I wake up around 9 o'clock every day. Now, y'all saying 9 o'clock, that's too late. Well, some people saying 9 o'clock is too late. I don't care how you see it. 9 o'clock is actually a very reasonable time. Only time I woke up before 9 was when I was in high school playing basketball for our freshman team, and we had 5 o'clock practices. After that, I woke up early. I woke up around 6 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock, because I had class at college that started at 8, I think. And the drive from my house to campus was like 15 minutes, and sometimes I had to go get some gas or something, so I had to wake up. Cause when I wake up, I'm slow. Like, I'm really, really slow. Like, I'm not one of those morning people who would get up and like bam, 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 bam. That's not me at all. Zero. Like, nothing in my body will make me go bam, bam, bam. Like I said, unless I'm traveling or doing something I really like, I have to do. Other than that, I'm gonna chill. I'm just walk, have my little leisure walk going and chill out. Like, I don't see no reason to go bam, bam, bam if you got all day to do something, you know what I'm saying? So that was the only few times I would wake up early. Now, for those of you who think 9 o'clock is too early, what are you doing with your life? You must like really have nothing to do. Like, nothing at all. You must like really just like play video games all day. And what's weird though, the thing about video games, I've seen people get up early to play video games. To me, video games ain't that important. Like, there's always gonna be something new and better to come along. And why do video games cost so much? Why do video games cost $60? And then they try to hit you with some warranty, like, do you want protection? And when you buy the protection, it's $70. Like, since when is, like, when, I remember brand new video games used to cost $20. And it didn't even matter that it was $20 because everybody had money. Like, even 10-year-olds had money to buy games. But when you 10, like, you get, like, money just because you 10. I used to get money all the time from older people, like my elders, just for being who I was. Like, I used to go to that church I used to tell you about. People used to give me quarters and dollars for being good in church. But when you look up in the choir stand, you see my mom and my dad. If I'm acting bad, they can see me when I'm acting bad. All you gotta do is look up in that choir stand when I'm saying you gonna get it. AKA, you gonna get a whooping when we come down for this choir stand. Yeah, see, that's back in the day when you could whoop your kids. Now all of a sudden, when you try to whoop your kids in public, it's child abuse. No, it's not. I don't agree with that at all. Some kids are bad that they need a whooping. And if the parent is whooping that kid, they shouldn't be arrested for child abuse. Now, if it's somebody else whooping somebody else's kid, that I can see that. But if the parent of that child is swatting them, now as long as they using open hand, it don't matter, or they using a belt or something. Now, when they start punching, I see you taking that a little too far. But the responsibility of a parent is teaching their kids from wrong to right. Now, when they do something wrong, you just sit there and tell them, alright, you ain't supposed to be doing that. That's wrong. Now, sometimes that don't always work. So they do it again. That second time, that's when you start whooping. There's something about that pain that triggers something in the brain and say, okay, I'm not going to do that again because that kind of hurt. They going to, of course. But now all of a sudden, oh, don't hit your child. It's child abuse. First of all, if it's my child, stay out of my business. That's number one. Number two, you don't know what he did. So I'm spanking him for a reason. Not just because I can, because he's my child. But because that's my child, I'm going to spank him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all these rules and regulations nowadays. You can only spank your kids in your house. You spank them outside in public. Like back in the day, I got spanked a couple times in public. Didn't nobody say nothing. Now all of a sudden you do it in public, it's child abuse. Kids talking back to their parents. I'm gonna call the hotline. Call them. Call the hotline. You wanna know why? Cause they gonna come get you. I'm staying right here. They ain't gonna say nothing to me. They ain't gonna say nothing to me. Most ain't gonna say you shouldn't be beating your kid. They're like, I didn't beat him. I gave him a whooping. There's a difference. Beating him, you come over, he got black eye, bloody nose, busted lip. That's beating somebody. Spanking him, he might have a little whip mark on his leg, but that's because I had a little Furious come out in that belt. That's all. A little Fury came out with the belt. He was messing up at school, wasn't supposed to be messing up. He did it anyway. He knocking stuff down, stealing stuff. Now, when you go from not cleaning your room and all that to stealing, then that's when you get beat. Because if you get caught, you going to jail. That's when you're going to have a lot of friends. But, yeah. I don't think my dad could do Vlogmas. If he had a camera, I'd challenge him to a Vlogmas, But I bet he won't be able to do it. Yeah, I think my dad could do Vlogmas, waking up at the time that I wake up. Comment down below. I want to see how many y'all think he could do Vlogmas, because I don't think so. It's a lot harder than what it seems. I know to him I make it look easy, but it ain't that easy. It's not that easy, Dad. He ain't even paying attention. He on his phone. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get it off here, because this video is actually kind of adding up. But follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook is in the description down below. In the description of all my videos. And like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, hit the bell notification button next to the subscribe button. So that way you know when all my videos are posted, man. And I did not forget, I'm going to try to come through with another story time because I'm still not finished with all my story times. I have some more to go. It's probably going to end up around 10 chapters. So it's a very lengthy story movie. It's a very lengthy movie. Dang, I said it again. Very lengthy story. God, I cannot talk today. It's a very lengthy story. So I'm going to try to go ahead and rattle those back out for you guys because it's very true and it's like current events. Not current, but an event that needs to be talked about that's not talked about enough and everything. But I promise you guys, let's see, what's today? Monday? What's today's date? I think today is the 4th. Yeah, it's the 4th. So, because I got something to do on Wednesday. Oh, let me look at the calendar. That'd be more helpful. By the way, you see how low the chandelier is? Look at that. Look how low that chandelier. You know how many times I've hit my head on that chandelier? Like, it's not okay. Like, why is the chandelier so low? I'm only 5'6". Like, come on. Okay, so today's the 4th. Probably next week on the 11th. On the 11th might be the day that I do the story time, if I can remember. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Probably on the 7th, I'll do another. The 11th. Okay, I need to end this video. Follow me on my social media accounts. That's in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.